we're socialized to abandon our intuition, which I feel like is connected to our inner child. And we're socialized to like ignore childish impulses. Like not childish impulses as in like emotional immaturity or like lashing out at people or like running across the street when there's traffic. Not like that, but like childish impulses is in finding sprouts of joy in simple things or being creative with whatever tools you have available, not like needing certain things, like getting creative with how you get creative. Being inspired by your inner child is literally the most precious resource you can ever take advantage of because it's free, number 1. Number 2, kids are so fucking creative and they're so honest and they're so unafraid. Like kids are fearless as fuck. They're on that I'm invincible. You can't kill me. I'm a bad bitch. But like non what's the word? Non explicit. You can't hurt me. I'm a kid. I can do anything. You can't hurt me. I'm a cool kid, you know? And like children have the automatic assumption that they're protected, which for the most part is true. Like children who are loved are more often than not protected from the monstrosities of the world because the people who love them are like, you deserve to remain innocent of mind and of heart for as long as possible because that's how you keep connected to joy. We know that as adults, we need to protect the children, maintain their innocence because that's how they remain joyful. As soon as your innocence is taken from you, you become melancholic, you become depressed, you become angry, you become resentful. Like, or you don't become that, but those things, once your innocence is gone, those things take up residence in spots where joy used to be the only, like in Inside Out, you know, joy used to be the only one. Then there are other emotions that didn't necessarily ruin Riley's innocence, but you know, the more emotions crowd in, the less joy has an opportunity to be on in the driver's seat. All that to say, you are your inner child's most valuable guardian. You are your inner child's most integral protection system. And if you feel like, oh, you know, my inner child died, the light died years ago, or like, oh man, I don't have time, I have to work, I have to do this. You are the main person I'm talking to. You have the most valuable inner child, because if you feel like your inner child has abandoned you or has left you behind or you've left it behind, that you don't have the time, energy, or space to focus on your inner child because you have so many adult responsibilities, do you know the amount of like, it will be chaotic at first, but do you know the incredible amount of change and power that your inner child is probably hiding? Like, you've locked her in a closet the whole time. She's like dreaming and scheming. Like kids play in the dark. You know how crazy that shit is? They don't need the light. They still be playing. Like that's what's happening. So when you choose to tap into your inner child, it's like tapping into an infinite water source. Your ideas can always be nourished. Your dreams will always come to fruition. Maybe not in the way you wrote them down, or not in the way that you imagine in your adult brain that they should work out, but they always come into fruition because your inner child will always make sure they happen, because kids are persistent. Kids are gonna get what the fuck they want. They're gonna find a way. They're gonna keep asking until someone says yes. No matter how many no's they run into, they're gonna keep trying to find a way. I was that kid. I was always like, you said no, but I don't care because I'm gonna get it anyway. I stole. I started to steal. That's not what you do. That's not the way to get what you want. But like, I was that kid of like, I'm gonna get what I want. I'm not even gonna ask anymore because you adults don't know how to give it to me. So I'm gonna get it my damn self. And again, maybe that's not the way, but like, the point is, children are always willing and ready to find a way to get what they want. Tap into that. You got people like hating on you on the sidelines who are stuck and miserable, not doing anything they want to do because everyone's always told them no. And so that's what they began to believe, which is fair. It's fine when everyone presents you with a certain reality and you want a different reality. If you don't have anyone outside telling you that what you want is possible, it's easy to fall into that trap of like, oh, I can't have that. But like, no, inner child knows Inner teen knows, bitch, I can have anything I want. Do you know the crazy shit kids believe are true? They believe in Santa Claus. They believe in the Easter Bunny until someone disillusions them. Again, robs them of their innocence. But like the wonder and mysticism of being a child, if you tap into that, be damned what your physical reality is telling you. You can make wonderful things happen. I'm literally on the other side of the world. I was homeless 3 years ago. And I was telling people, like, you know what? I don't want this for myself. I'm gonna be a 24-year-old millionaire. I am a 24-year-old millionaire. Somewhere in time, I'm 24 and a millionaire, period. I'm going to have a house. I'm going to keep traveling. I'm going to keep moving because that's what I want. So many people on the internet were so mean to me. The comments were disgusting, calling me all types of names, ups and downs and whatever. But it was in those, like, my most down and out times. My luggage got stolen multiple times. My iPad, my laptop, all the tools for creating the life that I knew I wanted to lead. I was making stickers. I had a brand. I had an LLC. Like, I was like, I knew. My inner child knew. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to do it. All the tools stolen from me. I'm going to make this shit happen. Everything stolen from me multiple times. Lost things multiple times. I have no money. I have no job. I got fired from jobs repeatedly. Like, so many things that should have been or could have been obstacles could have stopped me from keep pursuing the life of my dreams, could stop me from doing exactly what I wanted to do. And if I would have let that happen, I wouldn't be in Australia. Hell, I've been here 2 years. I've been traveling for 3.5. No job. No sort of regular income. The grace of God, and again, the will of this inner child. Because again, I am the fine traveling. Like, these are things that I've been saying about myself, about my dreams, my desires. I'm that fine traveling, hot wine auntie, international bae, international shopping trips, house in the mountains, land on the mountains. I walk naked and swim in freshwater creeks and shit. Like, what? I don't have a job. I'm a creative for a living. You know, I'm a socialite. I am constantly in community with people. I'm constantly surrounded by people who I love and who love me and who support and uplift me, and who I love and uplift and support. Like, all these, I'm 24-year-old millionaire, you know, like, all of these things that I've been saying about myself, there's no physical evidence. There wasn't any physical evidence to prove that what I was saying is my reality. But my inner child was like, bitch, I've been silenced for way too long. I've always been a big personality. I've always been loud. I've always been assertive. I've always been, the world is mine, goddammit. And thanks to my grandma, she's a bitch, but I love her. Because she really instilled that, like, in the way that was classist and a little bit uppity, but I've learned to distill that into, like, something more pure. But, like, you never take no for an answer. You don't let anybody disrespect you or tell you that what you want isn't possible, or tell you that you're not deserving of what you want. You're gonna get everything you want. If you have to wait for it, that's okay, but you're gonna get it, you know? And that truth has been inside of me. And it's also like the music she raised me on. Like, one of my favorite songs, my name is Victory. Hello, God gave me authority to conquer the enemy. He wrote in my destiny that my name is Victory. And I stand on that shit. Like, when times are rough and I'm scared, when I was homeless, when I was first evicted, someone stole shit off my back porch, everything, my birth certificate, my social security card, my fucking diploma to show that I graduated high school. All the important shit gone before I even left the damn apartment. All of it gone. That could have been, I could have left it could have been me. It should have been me. It would have been me if it wasn't for the blood. You know? Like, I am divinely protected and guided. I been knew that. My inner child been knew that. Even in situations where it didn't look like it, where it didn't necessarily feel like it, that truth was running like water through my spirit the whole time. And so it took me being shaken, me being shook up, you know, and dumped out from where I thought I would have been comfortable, 19 with 3 jobs and a dog and a car payment and an apartment and doing all the things to be an adult. I wasn't creating. I hated working. My body, I was beating up my body to make a check. I was abandoning myself to be to meet the approval of men, of boys, of males, to get validation from them. When I knew I was worthy of more, when I knew I was deserving of more. I've been through so much. At 23 years old, I've been through a lot. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else, but I know for me, it feels like I've been through a lot. And so I know this to be true when I say I deserve more. I've always deserved more. And that's why I've been traveling. Because this is like, I was in foster care and I moved from home to home to home. Some of it was the adults in my life were like, we don't want her here. But most of it was, I want better. I want to be able to feel the way I'm loved. I want to know that I am loved and that this person who is taking care of me, wants to take care of me, doesn't just want to treat me like a tenant in their house while they collect money for me and not buy me groceries or buy me new clothes for school or buy me a laptop so I can create these things. Like, I've had this vision since forever, but because no one wanted to take care of me in the way of being a parent, they just wanted me to be a tenant in their house and collect the check for me. Like, I wasn't getting the resources that I needed to create this life. And now it's up to me to find ways to do that. But ultimately, this is full circle. When I tap back into my inner child, I realize I have all the resources I need. I don't have to go, oh, I got to make money for this so I can buy this, or I got to do this to make that. It's like, no, you have everything you need. Use it till it's gone, and then wait for something else to come. Because ultimately, my inner child, the way I nourish my inner child is by creating. My mom used to write me letters. And when I tell you, that's another person, my mom and my grandma, mad hatters, crazy as hell. But they really instilled some pertinent values in me of like how to love myself, how to show up in community, how to be a community member, how to get everything I want with a smile and being kind and being not solicitous, but like just show how to show up in the world powerfully, palpably powerfully, using my language to manifest what I want. I'm very lucky I had that in my life because, oh my God. Anyway, my mom used to write me letters. I don't have any of the letters anymore. It all got lost in storage. She used to crochet me blankets, bro. My mom, again, now I don't know where that version of her is. She's gone. But like, she showed me, she modeled the love languages that I needed in my life. And so now I miss her. I don't miss her. I miss the way she loved me. And so now I'm turning that missing, that pain of that inner child wound, of that mother wound, into loving my friends and loving my community to create that, to fill that void that she created when that version of her disappeared. I'm writing letters to my friends. I'm making cards with affirmations on it. This is just pieces of cards I'm going to make later. I'm making cards with just cute little animals on it just because. Don't knock it over. I make zines with writings inside, with reflections and affirmations, because that's how I nourish my inner child. And that's how my inner child continues to nourish me. Because by sharing this truth, by sharing my reality, by sharing what's on my mind and my heart, by loving my friends in this way, I'm slowly bushwhacking my way to the life of my dreams. I can't see the path. The path is not clear. I can see behind me. I can see where it's come from. I can see where I've been. I can see the top of the mountain, but I can't see the way to get there, and that's okay. Inner child, a kid, me in the bush at like 5, 6, 7, 8, I would walk without a path for ages, climbing on rocks, swinging on trees, jumping across creeks without a path, getting bit up by mosquitoes and ants. I didn't give a damn. I was exploring. I was having fun. That's how you need to move through life. Be damned a path. Create your own. You don't even have to create a path. Just go explore. Just see what's out there. And eventually, if you need to go back somewhere, you'll find your way. You know, you have cardinal intuition. You know where to go. Hell, I know I did. And more often than not, the most fun comes from getting lost. Comes from not knowing where you're going, but just going any fucking way. All of this is saying, like, tap into your inner child. He, she, they are waiting for you. They have so much to show you and so much to learn with you. The inside of a child on adult perspective, amazing. Have you ever listened to just a 7-year-old say just some like out of pocket wise ass shit on something that's like, damn, I wouldn't even thought of it. Like, that's what's waiting inside you. We all have that inside us. That little sage is inside us. It's not, oh, you gotta wait till you're 60, or oh, you need to live. Like, yes, you gain more wisdom as you get older from life experiences, etc., etc. But that little sage is inside you waiting for you to listen to what it's saying to you, what they're saying to you. They're waiting for you to be like, you know what? All these outside adults who have their own opinions because of their own life experiences, that's valid, but that's not me. I have something valuable to say. When you're outraged because someone's done you wrong, that's your inner child saying, hey, that's not cool. Stand on that shit. Don't let nobody treat you disrespectfully because, oh, they're family, or, oh, they're an authority figure. Fuck that. Let that inner child out and be like, no, that's not okay. Don't fucking touch me because I don't know you and I don't like you. Don't talk to me like that. Or if you do talk to me like that, you're removed from my life because I don't accept that in my life. My inner child deserves protection. Hello? My innocence deserves protection. I will speak truthfully because that is my protection. I'm not going to allow you to cause me harm emotionally, physically, or psychologically because it's inconvenient for you to listen to me talk about how that's not okay, or it's inconvenient for you to acknowledge that you're causing harm. Bitch, if you don't have to listen to me, but you will get the fuck out of my face. You will get out of my space. You feel me? Anyway, it's the first day of my bleed, and I'm feeling real ecstatic about this. Yeah, I hope this helps someone. Because goddamn, it's really hard in this world, especially the way things are going now. I feel like there are so many oppressive forces and people just waiting to jump down someone's throat for not being obedient, for not falling in line and doing what, you know, whatever the authoritative power says. But your power comes from listening to your inner child. Your power comes from standing on business and doing what your heart, what your spirit is telling you to do. And if you don't know what that is, take some time away from TikTok, away from social media and people telling you what to do, me included, away from outside influences, and just sit with yourself. Be still, be quiet, shut up, get outside in nature, sit with a fucking tree. I swear to God, it's the most beautiful experience just to feel a tree. Anyway, this is a different video that I'm gonna talk about, but like, listen to your inner child, man. They have a lot to say, and it's some good shit. Okay, I think that's enough for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the message, if you like my delivery, if you want more, subscribe. Once I reach 50 subscribers, I'll start going live on Sundays and doing Sunday sermons. Similar format, just me responding to you live. I love engaging with people. I'm on TikTok right now, but I know TikTok is going to be banned from the US, and that's my main community in the US. So, yeah. Follow me on TikTok, I guess. Or don't. Because it's going to die. Anyway, yeah. I like going live. I love interacting with my community. I love answering questions. I love talking to you guys. I'm a socialite. That's what I do. I love being in connection with people. That's what nourishes my inner child. So yeah, I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.